Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to All Aboard episode 171. I'm your host, the Aussie Don. 2023 week 16 loading screen contest winner is what I did in 2023 with Train Sim World at the time. So I had the weekly contest back those days. Now it's known as a monthly contest with rail shorts. But back those days it was the screenshot contest, and used to be every week. So yeah, it was more regular back those days. But anyway, I won the contest week 16 back in 2023. Deutsche Bahn week, it was known as. And yeah, got 16 likes from the forums that particular time. I was involved in the forums back those days. These days I just look at the forums. I'm not involved in them. I go through the forums normally towards the end of our live streams normally here on our Monday night live streaming action, and we pick some stuff from there and we talk about it here on the stream. All right, so just to let you guys know, tonight we are playing on PC. We're using standard DX11, and also I've got a couple of settings I've played around with the Nivea before we go on live tonight. I was still trying to find a balance of the frame rate. Frame rate's just a real pain. It always has been. But anyway, let's rock and roll. Let's get the Stream Deck in play here. Stream Deck XL. And, Jesus Christ, don't give me a flu, boy. We are ready to go. All right. Let's open up those doors. We've got a modded version of the BR423 here, ladies and gentlemen. So we are ready to go. We've got that up and going, I think. Lovely, lovely. Let's get that up again. Okay. Some passengers. God, what the hell's going on here? This is all out of place. Right. Okay. Audio. God. What's that say? Something about the audio. Anyway, everyone should be able to hear me nice and clearly. Yeah, so this is a modded version. There is a mod that has just recently been updated for the 423 that gives a few different variants. So I am using that tonight. And yeah, they've got the original Stuttgart on the side there. And also, once again, I'm using Reshade on our gameplay. So you can see that's the standard without the Reshade. Somebody calling a fart again. Okay.
At night raid near the guard's compartment, naked with a blue light.
Talking about a fart again. Jesus. Alright. Here we are inside the train. Straight down the corridor there. Take your skateboard down through there. Do a few grinds along the way. Comes another one. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's that dirty fart again. Why didn't you tell me I was already late? Jesus. Right. It's got some new eminent sound. It's got some new sounds in this train as well, being the modded one. You can hear some sounds in the background that are different than normal. Whoops, slow down, Oz. You're going too fast. Coming out of the blocks like I'm Van Diesel. Alright, let's have a look at the timetable run that we're doing. The S5, so it's the S-Bahn service, S5. We are 4571. We're doing 4571. 1700 hours. It's coming after 1700 hours on this one. So it is an afternoon service. And we've got a few stops along the way to Stuttgart. So there you go. Very nice. See how we go. Enjoy the ride. Hey, we got the. I said to you guys that I was thinking that the Train Sim Germany high-speed route would become the core route for Train Sim World 7. Well, that's completely wrong. So God knows what the hell we're going to in Germany now. Are we going to get the Japanese route? Maybe. Okay, you can hear some sounds in the background there. So this is the modded BR423. G'day Chris, welcome aboard. Connor, welcome. Welcome to the regulars. If you're new to our channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. Punch your ticket, click that subscribe button. Join our over 13,000 subscriber base today. And we live stream Train Sim World on Mondays. Currently on a hiatus from our Wednesday tradition of midweek World of Trains. Currently planning to be live on Wednesday night, actually, with Train Sim World. So we're going to be hitting the rails again on Wednesday. She looked a bit spazzy going down there. Look a bit of a jerk action. Yeah, you don't need to tell me on the driver assist, I'm just keen to go. Yeah, so the high speed route is coming out, folks. I can tell you guys, I've actually watched a real life video of this particular section of this route coming out. I have put a post. I've actually put a comment on the live stream preview. That's if we get it this time. But I've currently got a comment on there. And I've actually said to him, this route's not going to be complete until you put the BR412 ICE4, because that runs on that route. And it's a highly requested high-speed ICE that we desperately need in Train Sim World. So I have put on there, have you got any plans to do, well, obviously it's not on the roadmap, they're not going to tell us, but I just thought I'll throw it out there. And knowing that weapon rolls on there, so that was one of the reasons why I thought it might have been part of the core this year, because I thought, well, the deluxe editions normally give us an extra bonus train. So I was thinking, well, that would be the appropriate way to go, is to release that one and then have the 412 ICE4 as the bonus train for the deluxe edition. But yeah, it's it could be that they might be doing another German route, and it still does come. But I would like to see Hungover in the game, to be honest. Berlin's another one. I'd love to see Berlin. If any... I know we're talking about remasters and stuff with Train Sim World as well, and if I had to pick a remaster that I think would probably be something that we probably need in the Train Sim World 7 era, I'll say the Munich Augsburg would be a route that I think that would warrant a remaster, because we've had that that train, that German train we're talking about, that's been on the roadmap for 5 years now? 4 or 5 years. And it never sees the light of day. And that goes on that particular route, and God knows if we're ever going to get the release of it. So I think that warranting a remaster for the Munich Augsburg would probably punch the ticket towards that being released finally. So... if I swear we don't get it in the Train Sim World 7 era, then I lose all hope on it. Because it's like, I've already lost hope on it as it is, but, you know. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Whoa, whoa. No, Chris, it's a heritage railway that we are getting, the Japanese one. There's no bullet train on that one. It's a heritage listed route, Chris. The route that we're getting, the Japanese one, the Tadami line, actually some of it has been destroyed back in 2021. I think it's prior to 2021 or something. But I know after that the route was destroyed from floods or like a tsunami, like just a lot of rain. Monsoon, I think it was, that destroyed it. Yeah, a lot of the route is not there. So it's prior to before it was destroyed, and that's the setting. So it's a legendary route. It's a Train Sim Classic DLC actually, and that we are getting in TSW. So another one, yes, another one. And I have not purchased this route in TSC or played it in TSC. I've always known this route to be a slow, scenic route. Like it's like a relaxation tour, rail tour route. That's what it's mainly for. So I've been up and down about this particular release for forever, about if I'm going to enjoy it or not. It just amazes me though that once again we get so many, like, so damn close to a preview stream. Like, we're only a few hours away to a preview stream, and they go and pull the pin on it a few hours before a preview. Like, seriously, where is the communication between the third parties and Dovetail? Like, where's the communication? Like, it turns out the reason why is because they haven't tested it on console. This is what pisses me off, folks. All the third parties and everybody that works for Dovetail should have a kit for testing on all devices. So that's, I think, if like they've gotten enough money off us now to warrant that. By the way, those click bots, they've been traced by our moderating team behind the scenes tonight, folks. So your click bots have been warned. You are being traced. Your IP is under threat. I am looking at the viewer counts here, and I can see that there is clickbait going through. That has been noted by my moderating team. And they're tracing those IPs right now. Yeah, Dave, you said it's coming from India, yeah? Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. East Coast Way is already remastered. The Brighton Mainline and the Brighton Mainline is the final of the rush hour routes that needs to be remastered. It definitely warrants a remaster. Like I said, the Class 700 would be great to see a 10 car and a 12 car variant. So I would definitely lean towards yes if they end up pulling the trigger on the East Coast Way, South Peterborough to King's Cross to Peterborough. So if that happens, then and the Class 700 is getting updated with new sounds and everything, and the 10 car and 12 car variants, I would lean towards more highly likely the Brighton Mainline will be remastered in TSW7. I'll probably lean towards yes, to be honest, more so than maybe or no, because if that happens, then we all know that it's more likely that the remaster of Brighton is going to be done, or is in the works behind the scenes and they're just not ready. So we'll soon find out. It is definitely probably the UK routes standouts that desperately need an update. I'd like to see Northern Trans Pennine in a today standard, to be honest, but there's just so much. It would have to be a whole new DLC to be in today's standards, because the Pennine has been getting a massive facelift in reality. So I wouldn't rule that out either, because we've had, the Isle of Wight built in different eras. But before we do that, though, I'd desperately like to see them just take pause and really, I don't know, I'd like to see TSW6 really continue this year, to be honest, and maybe do a sort of rush hour sort of feel to it, you know, instead of this warranting they have to bloody move the game every year and all this bullshit, and, you know, trying to promote it as a new game. That's not going to work no more. It's just not going to work no more, sorry. Anyway, not really feeling too well today, actually, folks. I've actually taken the day off today. I haven't been out truck spotting today at all. I woke up today. I got a lot of aches and pains, and Yeah, I decided to stay home today. I ended up sitting back and watching SummerSlam. And, well, that main event between Roman and Seth Rollins definitely lived up to the hype. I'm glad no one got involved. That was so good. That was so good. Leave it at that. So we are in the month of August now, so we know the drill, what's coming later this month. We don't have to talk about it too much tonight because the speculations are going on and we're talking about, remasters and speculation of the court. Like now the German high-speed one's been announced as a preview this week, and I can only assume it'll be released next week. If all goes right this time, then I really, like I said, I really can't really pinpoint a DLC for Germany. I would like to see Berlin. Hanover, like I said, Hanover would be great to see. It'll be a long route. That could prompt the ICE 4. It could also prompt the ICE 2. But there's not much difference between 1 and 2, to be honest. To be really honest, there's not really too many differences between 1 and 2. Slight differences with the nose and the sides of it and that, at the front. And I think the first cab is a bit different. There's not too many differences with that at all. There's, speaking of the ICE 1, there we go. There it is. I'd like to see the diesel version of the ICE. That'll be nice as well. Speaking of other trades going up the Isle of Wight, Chris, there is a mod out on PC that you can actually take any train on some certain UK routes that's currently supporting. But you can take any of the UK content onto them. So, yeah, not sure in reality. The Isle of Wight transport, if he was on the stream, he could definitely answer that because he is from the Isle of Wight, aka Steve. Is it Steve, I think, or David? I think it's Steve or David. But yeah, he would definitely know that answer. So if he does get on the stream here tonight, we'll definitely answer that question. We'll definitely ask him that question. I think you spelt the Isle of Wight wrong as well, Chris. Yes, you did. But I know what you said, so I'll keep that as a pass. So yeah, it's the Door Slammer is one of the trains that runs on there, and the one prior to that is no longer on there, if I remember rightly. think this is my first afternoon run on here since launch, I think. It would be since around launch of this particular DLC. Now, this route is in the running, ladies and gentlemen. Next month here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment, days before the release of Train Sim World 7, we'll be bringing to you our our traditional, every single year, we always do a best of the best five routes released in the era of Train Sim World. So once again, here in 2026, we'll be bringing to you the Train Sim World 6 top 5 routes countdown. And we'll be counting down to the best route, in my opinion, in Train Sim World 6 that's been released. So in the Train Sim World 6 era. So do note remasters are not eligible in the top 5 countdown. If they were, then East Coast Way would win it hands down. But yeah. Or yet again, hang on, no, maybe. No, Great Western would probably win it hands down. That's a bloody good. It's very hard between that and East Coast Way. I'm just a big fan of East Coast Way, but yeah. Great Western, I'd probably say, would win it hands down, but they're not eligible in the top 5 countdown because they're originally from, well, the Great Western, as we know, or you might not know, it's the first ever DLC in Train Sim World history. What the hell's, where's the lights? Have to put on some Castaway.
Aufstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
So that'll be happening in September, so look forward to that one. It'll probably be the back half of September. We know the drill. It always, you know, Train Sim World 7 always gets released at the later half of September every year. Well, Train Sim World in general. Doesn't matter what it's called. It's the same shit, same spell. It's technically Train Sim World 10, actually. So, yeah, if you're not aware, there was the Train Sim World Founders Edition, the CXX Heavy Horde, Train Sim World 2020, with the first era. So technically it's Train Sim World 10. And it will be 10 years next year, Train Sim World, so yeah. Not many people know that. Platform 101, we're going underground. Oy. Yeah, so I had a bit of a lazy day in here. I'd done a couple more skins for the Max Superliner for ATS and did one lot of gameplay on there. I ran out of time to do any more, and I went and cooked tea and kicked back for a bit and just chilled out. I've been of a lazy day today. Yeah, East Coast Way is already remastered, Chris, so don't have to worry about that. That's done. Here comes another ICE. That's the 403. Very nice. is it so laggy? It never was this laggy before. I swear it's more laggier on here than what it is on DX12. But the problem with DX12 is that it has got other problems with lag and jerking around corners and stuff, so that's why I have removed it. Still got to investigate in that, actually. Anyway. Sort of given up on it all. That red light's before we get down there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, because there's a train down there, you can see it. Okay. Ah, here it comes. Here comes the train. We'll be able to go in there in a minute. Here we go. No, it's not that, Chris. It's just this train is a modded train, and this is based off the old original 423, and that's why the lighting it's not lighting up like the it hasn't got it's not the Todd 4. It's yeah, the old Todd 3 or Todd 2. I think it's Todd 2 actually. This. I think this might be based off the old Munich Osberg one, actually. I think it might be that one. Okay. There we go with that one. And I will return to the main menu. I'm going to tweak around with some of the Nivea control panel again. Because, yeah, I'm noticing blurriness in this. And I can only think that one of the settings I've done is caused it. I'm just going to look and see which one it could be. Uh-huh. Alright, just give me a second, folks. I'm going to quit Train Sim for a second because I've just figured it out. It just said here, texture filling, and if I had it on, it causes the blurriness. So, yeah, I know what it is now. Well, that solves that problem. What's this say? Okay, we've just received an update from Dovetail. Oh, they're getting rid of 8th gen support. Finally. Just announced, folks, just in right now, Train Sim World, Dovetail, have just announced that 8th gen is no longer from Train Sim World 7 and on. just gone through on the forums now, folks. Just gone through on the forums. We're going to go straight to the forums. We're going to have a look at this, folks. It's not worded like that, but it's the way I've just seen it. They said something about the support on platforms. It's obvious. And like I said to you guys, I wasn't surprised that this was going to happen. Oh, this is pathetic, especially for 8th gen consoles. Oh my god, seriously. There's people bitching and whinging now. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. Yep, it's confirmed. Okay. We're going to go straight to the forums, folks. We have Train Sim World news automatically here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. This is what we do, folks. We don't just give you guys, you know, we're going to get the display caption. Is it display capture? Yep, here we are. All right. And we are here at the forums, folks. Dovetail forums. This is Train Sim World's 6 news, folks, here in Australia, Worldwide Entertainment. And here at the forums, Dovetail Dan has just put this up on the post 39 minutes ago. Today, we'd like to underline a change for the game platform we support for Train Sim World. What this means for players and the title in the future. Train Sim World titles and new Train Sim World add-ons developed from this date onwards will only be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC platforms. So that's Steam, Xbox for PC, and Epic Games. The changes essential to allow teams to create TSW content freedom to take advantage of the current gen hardware. Yeah, providing the best performance possible. Yeah, like, and improving the visual quality as much as they can. All of the released content available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One until today will remain on sale. And any add-ons purchase will share entitlements for the latest consoles for each representative platform. So if you move to the next gen, if you're on those platforms, you'll be able to take your titles over with you. So this means you won't lose any of the access content you currently purchase, even if you upgrade today or at any point later down the line. We understand this may be disappointing for those who haven't made the jump to the newer hardware, and we thank everyone who enjoyed Train Sim World on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. If you have any further questions or you want additional platform details, please see the list of FAQs available below. Thank you for your understanding and ongoing support. We can't wait to show you what we got planned for Train Sim World in the Dovetail Direct Summer 2026 event, which is August the 25th, 2026. It'll be late night here in Australia, actually overnight, I think. And also, it will be revealing the TSW7, which we all know. Right, so that is it. It's been confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. 8th Gen has finally said, piss off. All right. Well, that's actually good news because that means they don't have to worry about 2 freaking more bloody consoles now. Right. Look, it was bound to happen. You can see the last 2 installments of Train Sim World, more so. The 8th Gen support has been going slowly more and more and more away. And a few months ago, they said something about 8th Gen that really stood out. It was like, they're going to pull the trigger on it this year because we all thought they were going to pull the trigger on it 12 months ago, and they didn't. And here we are 12 months later, they've pulled the trigger. So, it's happened. So yeah, what can we say? It's sad for people that do enjoy it on those consoles. I originally started on PlayStation 4 and I moved to PC in 2020. Yeah, it's definitely something that I would say that a lot of you people would probably be bit disappointed about. Midland Mainline's getting updated, by the way. There is a new timetable coming for that one soon. Right. We are going to head now to the West Coast Mainline. All right, let's do some West Coast Mainline action. We are going to take a run with the bouncy bouncy. Let's go. We'll go again in the afternoon. Sounds good. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you just moved recently, Chris. So I did warn you, I think, a few months ago about the possibility of 8th Gen being terminated in TSW7. So I think you might have done the right thing. So good stuff, mate. That's what happens when you're on the ball. All right, let's see how we go. We're waiting for the load. God, man. Kind of replying back to you there, Chris, I think. Yeah. So yeah, the lining with the tunnels. Yeah, the only thing I could think of is that the 423 has been built from the original with the original livery, the original train. So I don't know what's going on here. I'm getting freaking bashed up again with this loading. This is gonna crash to the test top again. You can see it a mile away. I've been having this problem for days now. It's been happening ever since I've had the PC rebuilt. I might have to fucking fix this up once and for all. Okay, we have a technical problem, folks. We'll be back as soon as possible. Don't go anywhere. This fucking game, bro. It's just continuously fucking does this. Unfortunately, folks, we have a major technical problem here. So, for some damn reason, the game does not want to play ball. So, I'm going to try and solve this problem and get back onto it as soon as possible. But it's just literally stuck. It's just literally stuck. I might be in a case where I might have to stop the live stream tonight and cancel tonight's live stream and just delete the game and rebuild the whole thing from scratch. I've been tempting to do this for the last few days, and it's just, for some reason, it is just not playing ball. This is the worst it's ever been. I'm literally frozen on the screen. It's just frozen. going to have to get a task manager. All right, I'm going to get a task manager and force my way out of it. We'll load it back up. We'll see how we go. I'm just trying to look at the Google at the moment, trying to figure out how to get around it, but I don't understand why it's not loading. Why is it not fucking loading? I'm going to get all my custom engine out of it tonight, just for tonight. Just dump it. Just get rid of it. There's got to be something that's caused it. Is it the loading screens? So it's not the loading screens. The loading screens are back to normal. So why it wouldn't be that? Engine. Just got to get rid of all the custom engine out of it, just to get it up and running. I'm so apologize for this, folks. This is not good. This is not good. All right, let's go back to the screen. This is not, when you live stream, sometimes you live stream games and it just doesn't go the way you want. It just does not go the way you want, eh? And it pisses you off. The only other alternative that I have, if push comes to shove and I have to, I'll quickly set up a ATS live stream. We'll go live with American Truck. At least we'll have more fucking fun. It's one of the reasons why I'm really considering not getting TSW7. He doesn't want to play ball. Might be a case where I'm gonna have to rebuild the whole thing. So I'll make sure I save my save this time. Don't lose me save. I lost over 1,100 and so many levels it was earlier in the year. I accidentally deleted my save profile. So ever since I had from Train Sim World 2. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm not a big fan of the point system anyway. You don't get points for going on a train or driving a train in real life. You get paid, don't you? Driving it, but you know what I mean. It's I don't understand why the West Coast Main Line was not loading though. That's weird. That's very weird. Okay, well, I'll go on to the other section then. Where is it? No, I don't want to do Milton Keys, to be honest. We'll have to do the other one. There's something we haven't done for a while. You know what I'll do? I'll do something that really is really cool. Medway Valley Line. Alright, let's do some Medway. Now we'll do August as well. Nice little cloud. Let's go. Hopefully it will load up. See how we go. Thomas and Friends, Wonders of Sordor. We've done a couple uploaded. We've got a couple live stream replays of that. We did a couple live streams in the past. And yeah, it was very... Now it's frozen up again. Fuck's sake. It's just not one of those days. Oh, here we go. Finally. All right, let's get something up and running. 2T12. Thanks for your patience, folks. I appreciate it. Okay. This one is coded, isn't it?
Welcome aboard this southeastern service to Paddockwood, calling at Cuxton, Horling, Snodland,
2T12.
Aylesford,
2T
Maidstone
1
West,
2
East Farley, Watering,
487.
Fielding, Beltring, and Paddock Wood.
Oh, we finally got it up and running. So 8th gen support is no longer, folks. If you are not aware, 8th gen support has been killed by Dovetail. They finally have pulled the trigger on it. Check out the forums. They got it up on the forums now. We went to the forums, and then all of a sudden we tried to load into the West Coast main line, Preston Crew, and they just want to play ball. So we've got a bit of a delay. We've decided to go with one of the greats. One of the greats. This is we won't want to be giving too many figs away now because we've got our top 5 countdown coming up very soon. But this is right in there for route of the year, I'm telling you right now. Is those lights on? Son of a bitch. Need to get rid of those. Tail lights off. Thank you. John, welcome aboard.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Isn't that supposed to close automatically? Don't tell me there's a bug on it now.
The next station is Cuxton.
Tungsten next. Connor says, been great today, Chris, and Chris is like, what do you do today? What did you do today, Connor? It's better, sometimes it's better to keep things, you know, it's like, never you mind what I got up to today. I had a lazy day. Got an appointment tomorrow, so I got to go to something before I go out tomorrow. Plans are to go truck spotting tomorrow, God knows where, but yeah, I don't know if it's these new magnesium tablets that I'm on now that's, yeah, just making me a bit sore, and I don't know, it's just, making me lazy, or it's or what it is, yeah. But I just woke up today, I didn't feel too good, and I seen the forecast today here in Sydney for this afternoon was showers, and I thought, oh, I guarantee there'll be a storm. Yeah, what happened this afternoon? Fucking thunderstorm. We had a thunderstorm this afternoon here in Sydney, folks. Captured a couple shorts on the channel. Posted one up just before we went live, actually. Yeah, you can see a bit of a shelf cloud, so a bit of lightning was going on, and it was on the news, and it was that weird lightning that shoots up from the floor and goes upwards. Like a spider. And here we are in the final month of winter, and today was quite warm. It was like 24 Celsius today, 23 Celsius. So we go on Celsius with our weather here in Australia. So we don't go on Fahrenheit. So, yeah. Signs are that, you know, we're in the final month of winter and, you know, got this La Nina going on. We know that La Nina's on, and this is why Europe's so damn hot. And, they already warned us here in Australia that we're in for one hell of a summer, and I'm thinking, yeah, they'll be right. Last summer was bloody hot, and we're already getting storms, and we're not even in September, so... Yeah, no, this is the norm for August. We normally get strong winds in August. They call them the August winds. And we get some real cold nights usually towards the end of winter, and we are in for some cold nights this week actually. We got 3 Celsius, I think, one of the nights, for 1 or 2 of the nights here in the west, so it's going to be cold.
East Farley, Wateringbury, Yalding, Beltring and Paddockwood. This train has 4 coaches.
We don't have grass, we have bush.
Maidstone West, East Farley, Wateringbury, Yalding, Beltring, and
You'll find the cane fields, you know, go up here and there from time to time. Actually, fellow truck spotter, M1 truck spotter, up at near Coffs Harbour there. He captured last summer here in Sydney, here in New South Wales, right next to the motorway. There was one of the sugarcane fields on fire, and yeah, he captured that on film. See, speaking of truck spotters, I've seen that Avrad is actually taking the East Coast tour. And I actually left him a message. I said, oh, if you come past Sydney, swing by and we'll have a truck spot and we'll get you on one of the episodes. My good friend Owen at the Strap Launcher, he's going to be actually in the next Trucking Life magazine, folks. So, yeah, the Strap Launcher is going to be in the August 2026 edition of Trucking Life magazine. So if you haven't got a copy now, it's currently not online. I've seen that it was shown at the Casino Truck Show. So the Miller truck, actually, that I've captured here on our YouTube channel under my label Don's Trucks by Australia, is actually the featured cover photo of the next Trucking Life, actually, so that's really cool. But yeah, the Strap Launcher, Owen, he's confirmed he's going to be at the casino, the Kenworth Classic next month. So that, yeah, that's going to be cool. It's going to be great to catch up with him. And yeah, I'll get him to sign the Trucking Life magazine. I'll get him to sign it. I'll take it with me and I'll say, hey, can you sign this? I go, I see that you're in the Trucking Life magazine. I go, you've got to make this book famous. Yeah, it's so cool. Seen that they finally got a base down there at Port Kembla in Wollongong. So yeah, it's really, really cool. Speaking of trucks, my Trucking Co. limited T-shirts, two of the 5 from the Casino Truck Show this year, has been shipped. It's on its way. So you get to see me in a couple new shirts very soon in my truck spotting adventures, folks.
Eastern service to Paddockwood, calling at Snodland, New Hythe, Aylesford, Maidstone Barracks, Maidstone West, East Farley, Wateringbury, Yalding, Beltring and Paddock Wood.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Cold tonight in Adelaide. Yeah, it's not so bad for the daytimes. It's just the night times. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's cold up to Toowoomba as well, because yeah, being up there in the Darling Downs, it's yeah, quite different compared to what it is in Brisbane. It can get cold in Brisbane, but you definitely notice the differences when you head more west, more west. Yeah. Nice night for a fire.
The next station is Snodland.
We've had a few of those this year with my mate out west. Yeah, we had a few fires going. We got the garland drum and slapping a few trees, trees and cardboard and that. He gets so much cardboard and that all the time, so much shit. So we just burn it. It's one good thing about winter, you know, we could have a nice little, you know, fire and it's controlled and, you know. Anyway, I'm having a bit of a break from seeing them for a while, folks. Yeah, got a few things I've got to take care of in my life before I can see my mates and that again. I just got to get my stuff sorted out. My health more than anything. Got to get my health sorted out. So I'm going to stay away from them for a while. Been cold all day in Queensland. Oh, okay.
We will shortly be
Ah, it was beautiful down here today. Very nice. It was spring. It was like spring today. It was one of those typical August hot days, you know, like where it's, you know, sort of like when you got your low 20s in Brisbane, and it's just, you got that bit of a breeze, like it's not a cold breeze and not a warm breeze. It's like in the middle. Did we get an update with the rainbow on this route yet, or what? I think we did, didn't we? We did get a rainbow.
Wood.
I think it was going to be random. I think there was one scenario that gave us the legit, eh? It's a beautiful station again with the official Snodland on the concrete wall there. Yeah, this has been done by the PC modding boys, this route, and they were, before they did this route, the godsavers of PC of the PC version of Train Sim World. These boys have done so many incredible mods over the years, and they finally became a part of Dovetail Games in the third party and became Firefly Studios, whatever they call them. They're just masters, just whizzes. They're gods of Train Sim World, and yeah, I can't wait till they announce their next route. It's, yeah, whatever they do, it's gotta be one that you gotta be getting your money ready to go. He take my money now. So. I'm hoping they'll pull the trigger on the second part of the East Coast Way, which, God, we need badly. But anyway. I hope they do a bigger project.
We will shortly be arriving at New Hythe. This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
We're on the platform still.
Paddock Wood. This train has 4 coaches. Platform 2 for the 07
Platform 2.
18 Southeastern. Service to Paddock Wood.
Platform 2, we got your chew for choo choo choo. Choo 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 choo. Former show that we had,
Stay
folks.
behind the yellow line.
Choo Choo Tuesdays. Retired in Train Sim World 5. Yeah, I got to look after myself. That's right. Yeah, well, I find out what's happening this month when I go and see the specialist. So see what the state of this damage is of me lower spine, and I'm gonna let him know about the the big spasm I had here last weekend. Not this weekend. It just went past the weekend before that. Went to lift something just a little bit. Not too far, and then all of a sudden I got a massive pinch on the other side of my, and just rushed straight down all to my whole lower spine, and had really bad pain in the ribs and that.
The next
So I don't know what caused it, but yeah, I wasn't happy with it. We're coming up to the DHL on the side here, folks. No, I've been diagnosed with bulged disc in my lower spine. C2, C3, C4, I think it's fine. C5. The S1 is the main one, and I've got these lumps as well all around my body, and I've got some in my back as well. So they're just. The reason why how they found it is that they went and gave me. I went in the tunnel, and because they thought that I had one of these lumps in my spine. So it's very rare that they go into the spine, but they thought I had it in the spine, so they wanted to rule that out. And yeah, came back with the bulged disc, and I've also got first stages of arthritis. So. So yeah, the reason why I got to go and see a specialist to see how bad the arthritis is. Is it reversible? It's more likely not, because it runs in the family. My dad is brutal with arthritis and all kinds of other problems. And
Welcome aboard this southeastern service to Paddock Wood.
but anyway,
Maidstone
it is what it is.
Maidstone West, East Farley, Wateringbury, Yalding, Beltring,
So,
Paddock Wood.
so there's days where I plan truck spotting, and it's like you get up and you can't. You're just not physical enough to go and tackle the 20 odd kilometers you're going to be doing in walking in certain areas. I could be walking for up to 20 kilometers, It's like last week when I went to Eastern Creek. I walked. I didn't do the normal where I normally go from Rudy Hill to Eastern Creek and then go back. This time I got dropped off at Eastern Creek and went around there and walked back gradually from the morning to the afternoon.
Stone Barracks.
So yeah, I'd spent a fair few hours around there. And by the time it was midday, I was around the M7 motorway doing my second episode for the day. And that's when I captured the car crash on the motorway. And that'll be in tomorrow's episode, folks, of Don's Truck Spotting Australia. Look forward to that one tomorrow. For the first time, we're doing just the M7 motorway at Eastern Creek. So, the M7 motorway at Eastern Creek. And there is a car crash involved in this one. So look forward to that. You will see the triple trailer Collins Adelaide over the top of the bridge as well in that episode. So look forward to that. Lots of nice trucks. That's what we're doing. We're capturing trucks, and then all of a sudden there was a car crash. And I actually posted it up on my Facebook page, and there was a few idiots on there saying, "Oh, you know, you're the cause of the accident," and all, you know, go and fuck yourself, dickhead. I'm fucking there trying to do my job. Fuck off. I ended up pulling the post down anyway. I thought, fuck you just got to be a bunch of fuckwits. So any comments like that will be made. Well, don't even waste your time. They don't get through to the public, folks. All comments on all our uploaded videos get held for review. Anything that goes through here on the live streams, they get removed automatically. You just waste your time, don't even bother. So say trolls will always be trolls. No matter what, karma's a bitch. You'll get them. Alright, we're 1 mile out from Maidstone Barracks. Yeah, I like doing them as well, because I'm not like a lot of these other ones that like BJ and Track Action that don't like they don't talk in their videos and they don't show themselves in their videos. Where I'm just somebody that likes to chat while I'm doing the uploaded video, while I'm doing the truck spotting, and also I get myself into the videos and I introduce myself and I tell you what the location is, what day it is, all that stuff. You know, I'm just polite, you know. That's just me being respectful for my community, for my fellow people that have the same passion as I do. So it's, yeah, it's just my way of saying welcome to the video and enjoy, you know. It's, like you see it in my American Truck Simulator content, I always give you the admin before we get into the gameplay. I give you the details, I give you the description, I tell you what company it is, where we're going to, where we're coming from, what truck it is, what trailer it is, what yeah, all this stuff, yeah. So, yeah, it's, I've always been like that. I like to make myself look presentable and, yeah, just, enjoy what we do. So yeah, you'll get your people like I don't understand how some of these train said world ambassadors are ambassadors, like Neo 8 TV is one of them, and he doesn't even chat in the videos, he always gets some AI bot to freaking talk his shit. And here I am, a TSW OG from 2017. And I've been brutally honest with the game. I'm very similar to Train Sim Society. I've probably bashed it up way more than what he has. But, yeah, I noticed in his last video, now we know he's working for Dovetail in capacity. I was thinking, oh, he's fell for their fucking trap. He was a bit of a suckhole in his last video, I noticed. So I think these, starting to fall for their damn trap. They won't get me, I'm telling you. I will never not say to my community, oh, this is absolutely lovely all of a sudden. You know, no.
If you notice something out of the ordinary,
I'll tell you, it's the honest truth.
staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
This is the biggest city in the whole of this route. This one here. Does that say Donald's? It does too. Where's the M? Where's the M gone? It's just saying Donald's. And you know the funny thing about it? It looks like the colours from the medals from freaking Coming to America. Instead of a Big Mac at Donald's, you get a Big Don. Sounds like I run the joint now. I like a nice, good old plain hamburger from the local takeaway. You know what I mean? Like, or you cook it yourself. I've actually been cooking. I've been doing the pork mince from Woolworths because it's cheaper to buy the pork mince than what it is the other mince now. You notice that? And you know, it's absolutely beautiful. I love them. They're you throw a couple of those bad boys on there. You can make them fat, skinny, whatever. And you know, I put the cheese on there. You know, the onion, of course, before the cheese. I put tomato sauce. I love tomato sauce on there. So I slap the tomato sauce and the cheese and tomato. Then the cucumber. Got to slap that beetroot on there as well. Sometimes some carrot as well. And sometimes I have one without an egg and one with an egg. So got plenty of options. And nothing beats a nice classic burger. Not like this fucking bloody plastic shit from McDonald's.
Customers are reminded that smoking is not permitted in enclosed areas, such as waiting rooms, toilets, underground stations, or on trains. Please do not sit on or obstruct the stairways.
The next station is East Farley.
At night rave near the guard's compartment, naked with a blue light.
The next train to arrive on platform number 5 goes to Allagong, Allamatta, Bank Robber Plains, Bogadoon Heights, Broken Hill Harbour, Bunganwell, Bungarra, Circular Square, Cootamoo, Cowmoo, Cowpoo, Dubberville, Dunphy Bath, Ferry Fall Flats, Lapjans Park, Lunagong, McDonald Farm, Moss Heads, Mount Flats, Mount Heads, Northern South, Parkville Park, Richville, Rooty Tooty Hill, Rootworthy, Surface Tank, Sulphide Paradise, Wagga 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 Wagga, and Waterhill.
Cuddaloo, yeah.
Attention passengers, make sure that you don't feed the drunks on the platform any more alcohol, as they're about to fall onto the train tracks.
That one sounded like it was in a tunnel. Probably a museum or something, or town hall. Right, let's get back to business. East Farley coming up.
We will shortly be arriving at East Farley.
East Farley.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Yeah, the Electro Star series have always been my favourite EMUs in TSW. They've just, you know, always, yeah, been beautiful. The 377, 375, 378, you know, Class 700, 710. Just such fans of these trains. Even the legendary DMUs, the 313 and the 314, they're very nice to drive too. I like them. But, yeah, the UK, then, with this particular area here, they nicknamed this the mailbox. There's one of the cargo line packs. I swear it looks like a model railway when you on that angle. I swear it does, eh? It's like a model.
Out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
So if you've just joined us, folks, and you're not aware, earlier today, the Dovetail have made the decision to cut 8th gen support once and for all for Train Sim World. So from this point on, every DLC is no longer available for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One players. They will continue to sell all DLCs prior to today's announcement for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One players, but if you like to move forward to the current gen or the PC, obviously if you move to a different device you won't be able to take your catalog with you, but who knows, down in the future you might be able to do that. Like, who knows, in the future it might be different, but yeah, at this point there's not a option for that. But if you want to move, say, from the PS4 to 5, then you'll be able to take your current library with you. But yeah, this was a decision that I knew would happen sooner rather than later. I totally was thinking it'll be announced in the Dovetail Direct. I didn't think they were going to pull the trigger now, but yeah. It's a bit of a weird one that they've pulled the trigger here at the start of the month, and then we got the announced TSW7 official announcement at the end of the month. So, yeah, I think they might have done that. Maybe they've... I don't know if there's been a leak or anything like that, and it's slipped through, and they've pulled the trigger before the leak goes through anymore, or what's going on, sir? I don't want to see any routes leaked or anything. I want to be surprised. So, I was surprised about Riviera last year. Yeah, and then I was because I couldn't pick the US route or the UK route or anything. I just couldn't pick anything last year. I'm like, what the hell's going to happen? And then yeah, Morristown got announced. That was the one that pumped me the most, because that was one I was begging for so damn long. You know, like I've been talking up Morristown I was talking up Morristown for ages, saying how good it is. It's the best New Jersey route in. You know, I played it in TSC and it's so mad. I love it. So yeah, I was hoping that Comet V would be announced by now, but anyway. Because yeah, that train in particular is unique because the final carriage is a different carriage to the other ones. So yeah, that's a unique train.
Say it. Sorted. Welcome aboard this southeastern service to Paddock Wood.
Well, we knew Train 717 was happening even before the leak from Just Trains, Omar. So that's, you know, when we get to this time of the year, we know we're going to the next installment. It's just obvious. There doesn't have to be a leak on anything to say it's TSW7. It's obvious next year. I don't think it'll be TSW8. I'm pretty certain they're going to get rid of the numbers next year, and it'll be the 10-year anniversary. I wouldn't be surprised if we go back to the original logo as well, with the 10-year anniversary wrapped around it, obviously. So. I do remember rightly playing TSW7 at my mate's when I first discovered it in 2017, so... Damn, we're talking it up massively back then. How much potential there was, and... It's the biggest mistake we ever made.
British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Well, I was thinking the German route was going to be the one that's getting previewed this week was going to be the core German route, actually, for TSW7. I was thinking it's time for a third party to be amongst the free core routes. So it's just because we're so far down the track now, I was thinking that. And because there's more third party now than what there is Dovetail. So I was thinking that way. And I was thinking the Train Sim Germany high-speed route was going to be it, because I know for a fact that the BR412 ICE4 runs on that particular route in reality. Obviously, it goes further. But I know it runs on there in reality. And I can probably say the reason why they probably haven't gone as a core route, because I'm going to tell you guys now, and I'm going to warn you guys, it's exactly like the Tunnel of Death route. There's a lot of tunnels in this particular route, and there is one particular long tunnel. And Dovetail, I've already talked around about the tunnel problems, baking problems with tunnels. So I can tell you guys now that this route it's not straight all the way. There's a few bends and curves, and one particular tunnel is actually curved and goes uphill. There is lights. Some of the tunnels have lights on one side, and some of them have lights on both sides, and some of them don't have lights at all until a certain section in reality. So I have watched the full length video of the ICE4 running down this route, and yeah, I'm liking it. There's a few stations along the way for the S-Bahn services. One particular one, there's a tunnel and it comes up a hill, and there's a station at the top of the hill, and that's just before the end, or one of the ends that are going to be in TSW. So.
Station is Beltring.
Yeah, I was quite surprised that was previewing this week, because I was thinking, oh, surely that'll be the core route and the ICE4 will be the deluxe train. And I'm still not going to rule out the deluxe train being... I'm still not going to rule out the deluxe train being an ICE4. Like I said, I like to see Hanover in the game. Or Berlin, or anything out of Berlin, or anything out of Hanover would be absolutely fantastic. If it was Hanover to Hamburg, then oh my god, we will break the record for the longest train route in Train Sim World. I'll tell you that much. There was a fella that actually was working on that in the PC editor, and God knows what the hell's going on with that. But I know that that was one of them that that somebody was working on the PC editor a few years ago. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, wow. Because, yeah, I've played it in TSC. So, and I know it's over 200 kilometers. So I was thinking, no, surely that won't be the route. But anything out of Hanover that would be decent length would be great. So, yeah, I'm still hoping ICE4 will be announced. If the APT in a city tilted train would be announced, I would be falling back off my seat here, looking at the sky and going, "You've got to be joking! It's finally happening."
We will shortly be arriving at Beltring. Would customers please take care when alighting the train? This station has a narrow platform.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if we're going to be live yet or not on Wednesday, Chris. So at the moment, it's a 50-50 on what we're doing. So how we go. Still iffy about the loading screen problems on here, and yeah, what's going on and all that stuff. So trying to work it out as we go along. Yeah, but Medway Valley Line is absolute beast, and you know I'm already saying to you guys, this route is in our top 5 countdown for this year's Train Sim World top 5 countdown. We will be counting down the 5 best routes in Train Sim World 6 era Do note that the enhancement, the remaster routes are not eligible because they're originally from a previous Train Sim World. And so we will be counting down the 5 best brand new routes in Train Sim World 6 a few days prior to the release of Train Sim World 7. And obviously we will be getting the big boy again, the biggest edition. Not the big edition, like deluxe edition. We're getting, the bonus trains or whatever they want to. Maybe there might be a bonus route this year. Who knows? They might throw the Japanese route in there. Yeah, a lot of people are thinking that the reason they've delayed it is because of that reason, but we'll soon find out if it's a cashcow.com again or. I'm really thinking of not pulling the trigger with the Jap route at first. I really want to see the performance on it because, yeah, after seeing a few of the earlier videos and seeing how laggy it was, I'm thinking, oh, God. So. Best UK route in TSW6, the Medway Valley line. I'm a big fan of the branches though too. I like the branches, but yeah, if I had to, look, I really can't say favorism at this point in time as we're closer to our top 5 countdown. So, like I said, this is right in our top 5 countdown. It's in for a chance to be the route of the year. There's no question about it. The Medway Valley. So it's yeah, as we go along our top 5 countdown and we get closer to that number 1, it's definitely higher up in the top 5 than what it is in the lower section of the top 5. And that was even before the updates and anything with this. I had no problems with this at launch at all. I just was blown away by it. I knew it would be great. Like, as soon as I knew it was the Modding Boys, I'm like, this is going to be awesome.
Please check that you have all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train, and keep them with you at all times whilst on the station. If you see anything suspicious...
I love the fact that finally fixed up the updates with the announcements with the terminating side of it and all that. This, this was something I was talking about it, in the early days of the announcements. Oh, no worries, Chris. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time, mate. So, yeah. Yeah, well, fans of East Coast Way would absolutely know what they're in for with this one. And I have to say to you guys, I love Southeastern High Speed as well. So this is technically like just a continuation of Southeastern High Speed, like on the Medway side of it. And it's, yeah, as you know, we've got a fair bit of the Medway on here from Southeastern that's been technically remastered. So... So we've got a pigeon on the track, on the thing there. One of the passengers was sort of... Oh, it's still doing it now, actually. Look at that. Bit of a pigeon. Doink, doink, doink. Just bouncing off all the players. Thinks he's playing rugby league. Right, there we go with that one. Very nicely done. And platinum medal right there. Let's head back to the main menu. Let's continue our action here tonight. This is the 171st edition of All Aboard. And you're with your Train Sim World OG and contest winner from 2023, the Aussie Don. Week 16, I won Deutsche Bahn week with my beautiful photo of the Comlens station on the left Rhine, Lincoln Rhine Strucker. One of the good routes, one of the all-time great routes. It was voted in that era of Train Sim World actually as the #1 route in our top 5 countdown. So yeah, it became the second German route in Train Sim World in our top 5 countdowns of every era. At that time, it was the second German route to become #1 in our top 5 countdowns of the year. Right. As you know, last year's #1 route went... I can't remember what you won it last year. I'll have to go back to my freaking figure and let you know. All right. Here we go now. Let's take a trip now on the... And let's go to the branches. We haven't been to the branches tonight. We'll go and do that. We'll do a 14-minute service. A bit of light rain for a change. Here we go. I don't think we've done a light rain one for a while. It's normally if we rain, we do a storm. You know, we always do it in the storm setting. That's just how I like it. But yeah, we'll do a bit of light rain. We had a bit of a storm this afternoon here in Sydney, actually. A little bit of wind crash opera for a little bit. Here we go now with the 2H09 6:35 AM service and handling on times of the Typhoon. Here we go. Alright, let's get that forwards. Open up those doors. Put those on there. Slap that in there, preheat, and it comes there. And hello! Hello! Where's the local pub? Ah, yes, we have a mod, ladies and gentlemen. We have got a mod on here, ladies and gentlemen, that does different posters and stuff. Look at that, the triathlon. The Lancaster University Triathlon on Sunday the 10th of September 2017. Swim 400, circle 20, and run 5. Holy shit, I'll be dead by the end of the day doing that. The regatta. We're on the regatta here. And there is one of the oars from the regatta. Very good. Home of the Royal Gutta.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Oh, I really can't say that because, like I said, we've got our top 5 countdown coming up very soon. So, yeah, I don't want to be giving anything away. So, unfortunately, I can't answer that question. I'll definitely give you the answer on that particular special live stream that we will be doing. Don't forget, on our special top 5 countdown, it will be a midweek World of Trains episode on a Wednesday, and we will be starting earlier than normal that particular night because we have got 5 routes we will be doing. So we're going to be on at an earlier time. So we're going to be on at an earlier time, and we're going to be going later than normal. That's the way it's going to go. We're probably going to be here till midnight, or close to midnight. But we will reveal our #1 route in our 5th and final trip. on that night. So there'll be a full replay provided. I'm going to try and get in some fancy signs and stuff this year, actually, for our top 5 countdown. And when we'll put down the numbers. You know, number 1 route or number 2 route. We'll probably get a gold medal in there for the top route. So who's going to join the likes of the number 1 route from Train Sim World 1, Hamstrucker-Ranru. Train Sim World 2 was the Brighton main line. Lincoln Run Strucker was the Train Sim World 3 best route. The London Overground was the Suffragette line was the Train Sim World 4 best route. I think West Coast Mainline did get it last year. I can't remember. There's some beauties this year that are in the running, I'll tell you that much. There's some bangers. But yeah, the one we did previous, that's definitely in our top 5. Definitely. We've got Ship Lake and Wargrave, followed by Twyford. Change to Twyford, connecting services to the Western Main Line. Yeah, I noticed in parts on this route, there is some dark parts on the route than others. I don't know if it's the trees that do that or... yeah, I've just sort of have noticed that in the early stages of this release. It definitely will be, it's definitely hard to decide which sections of the West Coast... And don't forget, you got Birmingham crew in there as well, so... Has that been released in this year too? Yeah, I think it has. I can't remember. I'll have to have a look at the DLCs again. There's just been so much stuff happening in this last 12 months. I know we had a massive break in between DLCs there, more so than other eras this time around, but... There's been some really disastrous releases and there's been some bangers. And we all know what the most disastrous release was, the Class 90.
This is Shipley for the 0641 Great Western Railway service to Twyford, calling at Wargrave and Twyford.
I'm just going to take my umbrella in there as well. Isn't it you put your umbrella down before you go into the train? And then you don't grow your brain 30 seconds after the doors have opened too. I don't know if it's me as well, but let me turn off these wipers for a second. And he's bouncing off the window.
This is a Great Western Railway service to Twyford.
I'm gonna keep it on 25. Yeah, the Reshade definitely brings a lot of beauty in the game. Like, that's without the Reshade, yeah? And then you got the Reshade, and just, look at that. Just looks like a whole new sim. Just got away with that. I think it was a little bit speedy there for a split second. Which train is nice, Connor? This one? Or the one I was in before? They're both nice trains. Both nice trains. We're heading back to Germany after this trip, by the way, folks.
This is Belgrade 0644. Great Western Railway service to Twyford. Calling at Twyford only.
By the way, I know we're going to be late if we do this, but we're going to do this anyway. We'll show you guys. There is with this mod, it does change the, as you can see, we've got the proper map now. Beautiful. Yeah, so earlier today I did a truck spotting adventure, American Truck Simulator uploaded video, recorded, and I rolled with SCT Logistics with a triple freighter T-liner trailer, and so another Australian road train, and Kenworth Legend Star. So beautiful combination, and yeah, look forward to that uploaded video. That'll premiere on the channel tomorrow on our channel, actually. So look forward to that. That'll be on around the same time we started tonight's live stream, around 7 p.m. Australian Eastern. So look forward to that. So we won't be live streaming tomorrow. So we're going to have that as our featured video, as well as our real truck spotting adventure, real Australian trucks. You'll see a real Australian road train in that one as well, and a car crash as well. So that's for you truck fans out there. I just discovered something. Look at that. See the gap in the, you see the gap in the wall there? Look at that. Busted. Don't go anywhere. We've got plenty more action still to come here today. We're heading back to Germany next on a another beautiful run on there. Gonna take a toilet break though, in between the next run and this one. So this will be your little coffee break coming up, folks. And if you joined us earlier, don't forget we run to you some breaking news from Train Sim World, from Dovetail Forums, that 8th Gen support has been officially been cut from Train Sim World. And I'm quite surprised they haven't, like I said, I'm quite surprised they've done this before the Dovetail Direct. Quite stumped on why they have done it now, and it's obvious that we're not getting any 8th Gen releases before it. It would have been nice to have seen them at least get one before they announced it. And I think it would have been more appropriate and more professional to have done it at the Dovetail Direct, but yeah. Then you would have had backlash at the launch, and yeah, so they probably, no matter what, they're going to get backlash at the launch anyway, because what year of Train Sim World has released without any problems? Tell me. Right, the Western Main Line. You know, it's amazing how they said this train terminates here, but yet the passengers are still actually boarding. And you know, the funny thing is, when you start a new service, if you continue, folks, you open the doors again, they'll come flying back off. It's just retarded. Seriously, like, yeah, it just stumps you sometimes. And there we go. Beautiful trip on the one of the branches. Okay. All right. Don't know what that Steamfest is on there. That's done and done. I did get Dash Attack though, which is another really cool, crazy Tony Hawk sort of jet set, crazy taxi train game. It's really cool, arcade style. It's very cool Japanese one. God, yeah. I only played it once and was hooked for about 30-40 minutes. Right. Let's I'm interested in that new Marvel fighting game though, but it's too expensive. Too expensive. They want $160 for the big edition. It's like, God, I haven't spent that much on a fighting game like that since MK Mortal Kombat when I had the statue, which I've still got over there. Over there. Oh, is it in here? Or is it in, I think it might be in the other room. But yeah, I've got a Mortal Kombat Scorpion statue from Mortal Kombat X. So yeah. All right, we're gonna head back to Germany now. Do another fantastic German one. There's one we haven't done for a while. Brendan Mollenberg. We haven't done that for a while, eh? We've got the Expo 101 in there. But also got this bad boy. It's not really a route that does belong to that, eh? It's sort of one of the ones. Well, we'll take the 425 actually. I think that'll be absolutely fantastic. I think it's half of the route or something. Hugh to Berman. I think we'll do Bowman the Hue. That'll be better. No, 904. Still a bit of light cloud on this one too. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. I'm just going to go and use the toilet, and we shall continue with our live stream here on All Aboard 171. Okay, here we go. RE14668. Norman, yeah. Gauge lights. Yep. And check, key, check, 1, 2. Blinds, get rid of that. Might be a bit of lag on this one actually, because I haven't built the cache back up on this one since I've moved back from DX12 to DX11. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been at this station. I've played this route on Train Sim Classic that goes to this station. It's a really big route. I can't remember what the other end of it is though, but that was one particular German route that I wanted as a DLC here in TSW. And I can't remember where it went to though. But yeah, this is another station that's got, not many people know this, but yeah, there is another one of those towers that you see in a lot of German cities. You always see these particular towers. We've got a tower very similar to that down in Canberra, actually, up on one of the hills. It's, I'm not sure if it's the Telstra Tower still these days, but yeah, I know it was the Telstra Tower. Back when I was young, it was the Telecom Tower, but yeah, I've been up on that, actually up in that, down in Canberra when I was young. My daughter wants to go back down to Canberra so bad. Wants to go down to the, back to one of the museums down there, so she had a ball down there when she was in a school camp, so yeah, something I might do with her next year, actually, and go down to Canberra for a couple of weeks and in the school holidays, and or we can do that with her, and I'll be able to go out truck spotting. I'll make sure I take the mother with me. You know, I'll say you take her out. I'll go truck spotting. I'll go truck spotting in Canberra. I'll go to a few places I know where to go. You know, Fishwick's definitely one of them. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on this one. I don't use LZB and PZB. LZB's not so bad, but PZB, yeah. Gonna undo the LZB. Keep it off. We'll just have some fun. Oh, it's got the little Alright, here we go. Yeah, not a fan of PZB. Seafa's not too bad. Yeah, well, my daughter definitely has school uniform because she's in Catholic school, so definitely. I mean, we didn't have school uniforms at my school, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, yeah, my daughter definitely has the school uniform. Nice and red, nice and red. Yeah, Germany's got some really nice trains. Like there's still, like I still do not understand why we don't have the white dossos in the game. Like what the hell's going on with the IC2? Like we should have the IC2 in the game. You know, it's like I know there was a mod there for a while that we did have the IC2, but yeah, that's long gone. That's long gone. There's one particular float that's not in TSW, that's in TSC, and it actually runs on the modern version of the Left Rhine, the Lincoln Run Strucker. And it's a train that I've been begging for Train Simwell for so damn long. I actually got the Creators Club livery. I did have a Creators Club livery of it, and I've done a fair few videos, or done it a few times in the old era. I think it was in the TSW3 era, actually. I think we're pretty sure we put it on the Left Rhine. It was actually, I'm pretty certain it was one of our cover photos for one of the midweek World of Trains. So yeah, it's I've been wanting that particular float in the game for so damn long. a Sir Wex, I think is the logo on the side of it, something like that. And it's got the diamond pattern. It's white with the diamond pattern, red and grey, black diamond pattern. But yeah, out of any German logo I want, it's the ICE 4. And like I said, the ICE 2 is not in the game as well, but we know for a fact there's only slight differences between 1 and 2. 4 is like, yeah, just I've never played the TSC because it's just too expensive to buy that on its own. And it's, yeah, it's something I've been wanting in TSW forever. I'll be so disappointed if they don't pull the trigger in this Dovetail Direct. So disappointed. I mean, if I get that and the APT both at once, I'll be like in heaven. I swear to God, we better get some sort of East Coast mainline bloody announcement this time around too. Like, seriously, we have enough. Like, the only section I can technically think that would be left for West Coast would be Carlisle to Glasgow, and I think that would make a lot of sense that Just Trains does that. And that goes through via Motherwell and all that, and over the England-Scottish border. It'll be the first English-Scottish border crossing route, so yeah, I'm still leaning towards Southwestern Mainline being the core route for the UK. Goes to Portsmouth Harbour or South, is it Southampton Central? I think it is. Either one of them would be great. Out of via London Waterloo. Let's just hope we don't get Waterloo Station being so damn naked and empty. You know, that's what I'm really worried about. And if they do add that anyway, there'll be definitely a route hopper there for the London Underground, because obviously Waterloo is one of the stations in that, in the London the Bakerloo line. So there'll be a route hopper there, so you can connect up to that. I know the station's coming up, don't worry. I got this under control. Oh, that's right. I forgot they got the signs on the sides of this one too. Stuck behind a pole. It's actually running quite well, actually. I'm quite surprised. Yeah, it seems to be running, yeah, very lively. It's got its hitches here and there, but it's not too bad. Gonna try to get some custom posters made up. I really want to get a Train Sim World 7 poster put in the back here this year as well. Get it custom made. I'm definitely going to get the shirt made up again. I'll get a TSW shirt going, don't worry. I'm actually going to do a few of them this year. I'm going to have one with my All Aboard Live on the back of it. And I'm actually going to plan to do an All Aboard Live shirt as well. And like at the for the front. Because, yeah, one of the Train Sim World 6 shirts that you've seen me wear, I've got two of them. One of them has my YouTube logo on the back of it. And one of them has the Midweek World of Trains logo on the back of it. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the official announcement, like to get the logo and everything organised, and yeah, get the shirts ready to go. I've got a mate that does them, and they take a couple of weeks to get all done, but another empty station there, eh? No surprises. Yeah, I can see what you mean with the CIFA anyway. This particular CIFA sound is the most damn annoying one. I hate the one that makes the piercing sound. That's the worst one. Oh, here he is, the Isle of Wight. G'day, mate. We were talking about you. We were talking about you earlier, actually, about the. Chris was asking the question about if there's any other trains that go on the Isle of Wight route. And I said to him, as far as I'm aware, it's the door slammer from the London Underground that got transformed over to the Isle of Wight. That's the only train, as far as I know, that's running on that route. So I said if the Isle of Wight comes on the stream later on, I'll ask him the question. So here you are. And I did know that you did make a new account. So no, YouTube hasn't gone to shit though, so that's the same old, you know. You gotta have your trolls here and there, you know, from time to time and whatnot. And No, you can leave that comment on there, David. Yeah, thanks, mate. No, you don't need to remove it. He's all right. Thank you. Yeah, no, you're right. All good. No, he's fine. He's... Yeah, no. Yeah, it's the same dude. He had his account sort of stuffed up or some shit. Okay, thank you. That's just my moderator in the background there, folks. He's just... He's in the chat as well. It's just you guys can't hear it. No, you don't need to be sorry. I know what you're dealing with. You know, there's been a lot of idiots on. See, in social media, you got to sort of, you got to bite your tongue a lot with a lot of stuff with social media now. And if you say the wrong thing, they're going to end up cutting you out, or they ban you and all this stuff. It's like me with the Dovetail forums, you know. I regret what I said now, but you know, truth hurts sometimes, and they just don't like it, and they think the easy way to get around the truth is to ban you from the forums. So they don't like the hard questions, do they? But if you're not aware, earlier today, Dovetail announced 8th Gen support's officially been terminated once and for all. So there's no more DLCs for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One players. So they finally pulled the trigger on it, which was a gone given. You know, the last few eras have been slowly getting there. I'm just quite surprised they announced it now and not at the Dovetail Direct. I was thinking a Dovetail Direct would be the obvious choice. Okay, we're only taking the train to here. I'll remove that one for you there, mate. Just so you don't get in trouble. I did read what you just said, so I've just removed that myself because I don't want you getting in trouble. You look, you're right with me. I'm not gonna freaking do nothing to no one's account. That's just not me. You know, it's you know, I been doing this for almost 9 years now, so it's you know, this is my work. This is what I do for a living, folks. I run this YouTube channel. Everything I do for, you know, to make money is through this YouTube channel. This is my job. So for me, I would die, to be honest. This is my job. This is all I know what to do. So my body doesn't allow me to physically do any physical work. So if it would, I would be freaking, you know, working. So yeah. I'll be doing heavy lifting and shit and metal and steel like I was back in the days. Right. And lifting up to 100 plus kilos of crap. And still working in the galvanizing plant, but I'm not. All right, folks. We're going to go to another one now. And we're going to bring to you some action on the Yes, I might do a bit of Birmingham Crew. Birmingham Crew action. This is bad boy. It's bad. Oh, is it that one? Crew to Stafford. Oh, yeah. Could do that one, but I know. Birmingham to Wolverhampton. I want to go vice versa, though. Let's go Birmingham to Wolverhampton again. Birmingham to Wolverhampton, vice versa. Yeah, you know what? I'll do Birmingham to Wolverhampton. That'll work out great. 14 hours 09. We'll do that in the month of June. And, oh, you know what? We'll do a nice, beautiful, sunny day for a change. There we go. Thank you, Connor. Appreciate. Going to see how the reactions are going on the forums with the 8th Gen support. I see that Jasper had a bitch and whinge about it. I don't know why, because he's not even on that. But anyway, he always has a cry, that little bitch. Anyway, let's see if that stupid cow has said anything. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No Xbox One, PS4, TSW7. He's still raving on this Jasper. Jasper 2805. Seriously, this dude needs to come onto our live stream and start talking. Seriously. It's almost a waste of time to respond to these kind of complaints because people will happily keep making them even when they're not making no sense. Seriously. The reason why they're cutting 8th Gen support, folks, is because the player base is less than what it was. It's way less than what it was before. And they need to move the game forward. Okay? Can't be stacked on neutral and the same old shit's going to happen again for another 12 fucking months. So, yeah. Oh, did they say these? They said something about TSW7 in there. Hang on. Did they just confirm it? Hang on. I think they just confirmed it. I thought I was just seeing something for TSW7. I'm pretty sure I've seen something. Oh, no. I thought they said something about TSW7 then. No future editions of Train Sim will not be playable on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So there you go. TSW7 is not for those consoles. Alright, here we go. Dayhead, beautiful. Test the black box out. Oh, hang on, we'll turn them on first. Gauge lights. And we go flow round the and now we're here at the Birmingham Central. Birmingham Central.
The next train to arrive at platform 1 will be the 1424 West Midlands Railway service to Birmingham International, calling at Birmingham New Street, Stetchford, Lee Hall, Marston Green, and Birmingham
International.
Platform 1 for the 1424 West
That's technically the missing piece at the moment.
Birmingham
between the between Rugby and Birmingham.
West Midlands Railway service to Bournemouth, calling at Birmingham New Street, Duddeston, Eston, Gravelly Hill, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Marine,
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Gonna wait for the red light. If we go any further, we're gonna be gone before we even get out of the blocks. There we go. Son of a bitch. I keep getting stuffed up on this version every time. I'm like, holy crap, I'm so used to the doors being open, and then as soon as you get to it, doors close, and this one you don't. It's lucky we're still on the platform a bit, so we're alright. Give it 2 horns again for the going forward. So people might not be aware, this particular West Coast Mainline section is actually a branch of the West Coast Mainline until you get to Stafford, and then you get back on the mainline itself. So there is branches of the West Coast Mainline in Train Sim World. One of the branches is actually the Manchester Airport Commuter. That's actually a branch of the West Coast Mainline. It's like here in Sydney, you get to Blacktown Station, the Western Main Line, aka the T1 line, splits off, and then you got the Richmond line, which is a branch line, and yeah, it terminates at Richmond. And you know the funny thing is, on that branch, there's also Windsor on that branch as well as Richmond. And here we got the Richmond extension coming to Train Sim World. Windsor's just been released. Yes. But they're 2 different routes in TSW, but here in Sydney, they're on the one line, and they're very close to each other as well. So it's Windsor and Richmond, they're out on the border of the Blue Mountains. This was actually the this particular route was actually part of the subscription service for Alan Thompson Simulations, actually, for TSC. Even though it went heaps longer than Crew, it was, yeah, a missing piece of the collection of the West Coast, actually, in TSC. So, yeah, I experienced this route before TSW. So, when this was announced, I was like, wow. I was very happy. And then it came out the state it was. I was like, oh, no. But, yeah, this station's definitely heaps better now. Look, the passengers are now spawning as they should be, instead of in the corner there near the stairs, like they were at launch.
Platform 2 for the 1470.
And yeah, this station also spawned like a bastard. This was really bad with frame rate at launch. But yeah, they used to spawn around here, the passengers, like just in a circle, and they wouldn't move. See, they're still spawning there, but they're moving now, like they should be.
West Midlands Railway service to Wolverhampton, calling at.
And that's in TSW as well.
Dudley Port. Tipton, Chelsea, and Wolverhampton. Passengers
TSC.
travel on the service.
So yeah, they're going forward.
As it is ready to leave.
And that's how we should be, folks. Going forward, not standing still. That's why 8th Gen support's been terminated. We're not standing still. We're going forward. We're moving forward. If you stay still or you go backwards, you never get far in life. Keep moving forwards. Life's a bitch. Life's, you know, we all know that. But hey, as much as it might be hard, never surrender. Never surrender, folks. You only get one life, one shot. Make the most of what you got. And enjoy what you got and enjoy the surroundings and go for a walk. Have some fun. Go out and do some rail fanning, you know, truck spotting, you know. Enjoy. Actually thought I was going to smash that station up then, so that's why I slammed the brakes on. And I'm glad I did, because I'm not too far off where I should be, so that's alright. That's worked out good. Not sure what this railway line is on the top here, though, but yeah, it's interesting one. Not sure where that goes to. I've always been wanting to have a look at that in reality, actually, see where that does go. It might give me some ideas, you know, maybe something for future in TSW.
Customers are reminded that smoking is not permitted in enclosed areas, such as waiting rooms, toilets, please do not sit on or obstruct the stairways.
Samuel and Dudley coming up. Ah, there's a transport for Wales one there. We had a schedule on here, which is good news. So that's why we're just cruising up in the air. There we go. Open up those doors. Yeah, lovely leaves just there. The British Rail logo there. Beautiful. Hey, there's one of those golf carts. Yeah, we've got time. Let's go and jump up on it. Fire, fire, fire alarm, fire alarm, fire alarm. Sounds annoying, eh? That's why I had to quickly run and do that one and jump back in the cab. Alright, let's close the doors. Dudley next. Well, Dudley Port, I should say. The 2 represents platform 2. There we go, that's better. Might bring that up just a little bit, but anyway, I'll sort that out in a minute. Get the head start. Oh yeah. 2W32 1337. We're doing Warstall to Wolverhampton. We're on the West Coast Main Line branch of the here currently coming out of Birmingham. And we're in the 423 323. What did I say? 423? What the hell's that? 323.
For the 1429 West Midland Railway service to Wolverhampton, calling at Chosen and Wolverhampton.
Attention passengers, make sure that you don't feed the drunks on the platform any more alcohol, as they're about to fall onto the train tracks.
Bleh! I had to put that one in there. I've seen those videos, you know, like you see the drugs on the platform. I swear that this should just not be allowed on the platform at all. Yeah, man. Cosley's next. Let's close the doors. Give me a second. Da 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 da.
Please do not sit on or obstruct the stairways.
like I said, recently I had a PC malfunction, folks, and I lost
The next train to arrive at
all my, and I accidentally deleted my save prior to that, so I lost all my collectibles and all that I already collected on here. But I'm not a big thing about the collectibles anyway, so yeah. The points and all that stuff, you know, used to be a must, but you know, none of that's, you know, major to me anymore. What is real branding, and yeah, we got the bad boy on there. There we go. It's got to be as real as possible, you know. Oh, we haven't had one of these for a while. There you go. That sounded a little bit vomity. Oh, man. It's getting late. 10 p.m. local. Eastern coast of Australia time zone. Just hit 2200 hours. Still got to go in and edit the truck spotting adventure for tomorrow. The premiere tomorrow on the channel. Be at the same time again tomorrow, 3 p.m. Australian Eastern. I'll post up a couple truck shorts later tonight as well. So I tried to do one earlier today and it didn't get any views of it. So for some reason, sometimes if you post at the wrong time, it just it doesn't go through, and then you post it at another time, the same video, and it actually works. I had one like that the other day. It didn't get any views, too many views until I reposted it, and it got heaps. Unfortunately, YouTube Shorts are the dominated force on views on YouTube altogether. I just still wish they would separate it. It's just, anyway. It's not going to happen. We have been using Reshade tonight, as always, folks, so That was the Reshade settings then. Full replay will be provided of today's All Aboard episode 171 added to the Train Sim World past live streams playlist. Currently it is 1 to 6. We will be updating that to 1 to 7 next month, of course. Yeah, going out truck spotting tomorrow. I've got an appointment first up, but after that I'll be out and about. Yeah, definitely going tomorrow because I didn't go today, so definitely have to be tomorrow. Alright, there we go. Very nicely done indeed. And a platinum medal there to wrap it all up. The Thomas and Friends Wonder Sawdor. We have that on our YouTube channel as well. Check out the dedicated playlist for that one. And our playlist area. Alright, so that's all we've got time for this week's edition of All Aboard. There's our cover photo from this Monday, the 3rd of August, 2026. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our massive fan base of over 13,000 subscribers today as we continue to march to 20,000. We'd love to get there by the end of the year. God knows that never will happen. But anyway, we keep on marching, we keep on rolling as we keep on rolling down those rails and the roads of Train Sim World, American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, and real life trucking and trains here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. If you'd like to see some real trains from Sydney, check out my Sydney Trains dedicated playlist today. At our playlist area of our YouTube channel, you'll see some train spotting that I've done on there. And we also have some station tours also on there as well. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. My name is the Aussie Don, the Godfather, and this has been All Aboard. We'll see you on Wednesday for Midweek World of Trains. Until then, I bid you a farewell.